We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A gain of 6. That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now a second and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Allen again. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get this down to the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. So looking good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second. That can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of the game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. after the touchdown pass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Love now. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. Play action this time with Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
43 rail, ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
52 blue.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting him to shreds.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go. 10-33. Yellow. Hut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Working out of the gun. Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On play action, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
On the double.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports halftime report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Jacobs going to try the middle. Past the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 49.
Allen going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Allen to throw once more. And Cook has it left side. 20, 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They go bootleg. Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Love. Rifles well, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
They'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Allen going to audible to a different look. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
319! Alert!
Allen now looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
The slot man in motion right. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. To throw, it's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
16 more yards. That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Alert!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Allen to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Love. Able to connect with Jacobs.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now Love. Watson making the catch. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. The kick by McManus is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. This from 51 yards for the win. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they'll remain down by 2. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost a game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers actually comes back and hurts them, because they've gotten so good that we expect them to make just about everything. And we forget that's still a long field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations, unfortunately, where you're either the hero or you're the GOAT.
Equity with your team by making a whole lot of big kicks before.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
On the jump. Let's go now.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Being chased out left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. They'll set up a throw. That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16.
3 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead,
and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cooper Kupp from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
Well, that'll be caught by Cobb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
First and 10.
Walker now at 1st and 10. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 43 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going up top. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, Jets what? Tonight.
They start to drive the ball. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's taken down.
Working quickly here.
Brings up second down.
Can't. Chips clear.
From the 33 on second down. His first throw is an interception. And the Packers, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's Josh Jacobs to get his first look on the ground. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and it's third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. 60 reps. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
Right?
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Love throwing on fourth. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 10. And staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Set, punt. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
12 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run. Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready?
At the 7-yard
To the air with Love. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jets 1st down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Fields out of the gun. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Play action now. It's Fields. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and goal, New York.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Mason Taylor.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Polk with a point after. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Love looking to pass. All in left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Down. 33, yellow, set.
Here's 2nd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers who have 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down behind
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Black 40.
Love from the gun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Green Bay Packers.
Working inside the red zone. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. There's Love to throw. Has his man. It stops. The stop was made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Okay, right.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set, hut. Hut.
Love. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Jets 7. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
19 windy, 19 windy. Hey, Ken. Right.
A pistol snap, Fields. That's caught, it's Reynolds. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
1st down, New York.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Angel. Don't jump, ready? 319, just right.
Fields on 1st down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. Touchdown on an incredible return. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd down and 10. Fields. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. The Packers take their first time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
You're blue striker. 50, green. Ready.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd and long for him here. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. No one around. He's got space. At the 20. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Love back to it after the pick. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. Love. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go. Hut.
He's back to throw. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Loves to throw again. Throwing the out route complete. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. As Andre Sisco hold him down there.
27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner.
On the set.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on, set. 45. Watch, ready?
Love out of the shotgun. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Complete out to the right. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 10. 319, can I come back?
Fields out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They've got a man in motion. Second and 6 now. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on first down. Fields finds a seam down the middle. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Setting up to pass. Pass him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They set up the screen here for Hall. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
First down.
Hey, never mind, Monday.
Here he is to throw. He brings it in. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Up. Move the set. Right.
Back to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Touchdown, New York.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
Their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Come on, set. Fix.
Here he goes, one final shot. It's made underneath by the back. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. And that tackle ends this ball game. So it's a road win for the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Green Bay.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
McManus to kick off.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's got room to run right at the start. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 38-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 5. First down, Eagles.
Man in motion is Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The tackle by Nate Hobbs. A 2-yard gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
30-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Again, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Finding room at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Off the play fake. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Love. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 9.
16-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Pass caught right sides by Kraft. And he's into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Hurts now. Scrambling to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Hurts to the air on first down. That is balled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Slide blue, 45, white. Cut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
At the 43-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 50, green.
Here's Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Eagles 7.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Hey, 73, hey, Silver.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Love. This is a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Packers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's ready.
Running is Jacobs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Got it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Now Love. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers will take a 21-7 lead.
Eagles 7. Brendan McManus to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to
Green
go
Bay.
once more as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Silver, ready?
A first down throw for Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guy.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 7.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw, it's Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll go. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Love, they go play action now. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 12-yard line.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Throwing. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bears nothing. Brandon McManus to kick
After the
off.
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Hey, volunteer. Let him slip.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. To throw, Williams. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
To the air, Williams. And this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run gets him 15 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
On play action, here's Williams. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. 2nd down and 3. To the air once more, Williams. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Off the play fake, Love. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Love now. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie.
A final shot before break. Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Fight. 32. Ready.
Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Set, huh?
On play action. Love to throw. And got his man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Going back to Love. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Down. 52 bull. Set. Go.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. Jacobs looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
At their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and a yard. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Scoring.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Burrow's first play going to the air. It is caught left side. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
The Bengals lining up for a two-point try.
The Bengals
Burrow will throw for it. And this is going to be cut in the end zone. Love the aggressiveness here. They're already up 8-zip. All right, I know y'all can't see this, but your girl is throwing some punches up here. Some early body blows, Brock. That team wasted no time reaching the end zone and then dropped another 2 points right on top of it.
Now, I must say with the two-pointer, Kate, that was more than body blows. They just dropped a haymaker right to the chin.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Set, huh?
Love throwing to start us off. This is on target to Christian Watson. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
45, right. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, 22 needle.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got it complete to Reed. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go, ready?
Play fake, it's Love. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing again. Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Once more, it's Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On the set.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
Loves to throw again. Intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Battle with the INT.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 27. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Working quickly here. Burrow now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 47-yard line.
11 mighty.
Again, it's Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Burrow out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
11 mighty.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down throw. Here's Love. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Red, cycle. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Throwing. It's Love. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Black down. Ready?
Stick it in the air. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready?
From the pistol, here's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers pushing for a late spark before halftime. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On the ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
To the air with Love. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Big 13. Big 13. 11 Thomas.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Striker, 3-3.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. Set. 52. Set.
Love on 3rd and short. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
For the Packer field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
This is going to be no good. Snap wasn't clean, Brock. That kick pushed to the right. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready? 11.
Running back sent in motion.
Twelve. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
First down, Burrow to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And this is a house call, a pick 6 for Cincinnati. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
11 MT tight.
The Bengals.
One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. 10.
Shotgun now for Love. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Love out of the shotgun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Love throwing on 4th. He's got to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Down. Ready.
Thrown on first down. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Flight. 97. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Loves to throw again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Geno Stone picks it off. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And this is a house call, a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches.
That motherfucker is glitching like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. They stay doing some bullshit on this fucking game.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL.
See what I'm saying? It's kicking niggas out of shit, bro. Like, what the fuck out of here, bro?
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They go play action now. Murray. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A A sack on the opening snap of the game. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Second down, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Packers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The 48-yard line brings up second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4.
Let's go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he will score! Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Working out of the gun, Murray. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And third down coming up. On the give. This is Conner.
James Conner, the ball carrier.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Conner. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through one. It's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get about 5.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Black 40.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold him to no gain.
To the left side, he finds Kraft. And the defense can't go up for the stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
10 cycles. Ready?
Throwing is Love. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense.
And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Murray now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Murray's going to throw again. That'll be taken in by Connor.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Again, it's Murray. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. 11 yards on the connection there. It's an Arizona 1st down. To throw again is Murray. Moving outside the pocket. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing again is Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now Murray on 3rd and long. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They're going on 4th down. Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now Love. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
45, wide.
To throw is Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Corner Garrett Williams there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Set, huh?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Upward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
It's a gain of 22.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down. Jacobs is in. Touchdown Packers. Greg, nothing changed.
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 31-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
First down, a run with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength. He just showed it up.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Goddard. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Gonna run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. He's charging down the middle, and they block it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Flash two. 30. Cut.
Love going to air this out to start. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On the ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers looking for the game's opening score. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They have themselves another first and 10. They stick with Jacobs. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Down.
From the 41. Running right side. Jukes one defender. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Love now on first and 10. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete. Touchdown Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On first down, Hurts. He puts some power on a deep one left. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Packers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Love out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Throwing his love on third. He throws a bullet to the center, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First down throwing for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. The Packers take their first time out. Offense set for a first and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Nixon now to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 50 seconds.
Now Love on the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Running on first here with Jacobs. This is ahead for about 5. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Packers first down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Okay.
They'll
right.
keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Drill green. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set.
Looking to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts hits his tight end on the corner route. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
Barkley going to try to smash his way in. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers want to end it in regulation if they can. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. We'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them into field goal range.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
Black, 95.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready?
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they face second down. Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts yet again. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. After the sack, another pass on second down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throwing now. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
They kept trying to cheat me in that shit. I'm trying to get on Mays Island, y'all, but Mays ain't picking me to play tonight, so we're gonna try the rest of the week. I told you I got to we go back to work on the 22nd, so I'm trying to keep streaming every day, every night. So that was a close one though, but he tried it. The game be trying to be going against you too, bro. It's the meta too. That shit is crazy too. Like, that shit weird. I'm about to watch this Gavin versus Specs. I'm about to turn it up, y'all. They talking shit. He said, "Whoa, bro, man." Yeah, he said no. Yeah, twice on 1 minute. He don't even seem like he. We over eating doves. We back eating doves. We back eating doves. Back eating doves. But, eating for a second. Jimmy, man. I'm trying to get 200 wins. But I'm about to hop off of here, man. I was trying to warm up to be on there for them, but shit, we gonna take a break. Come back around like 6, 7, stream again, and keep rolling, man. And we almost about to hit this 3,000 hours again. I had to roll back on hours, like 300-400 hours, man. Fucking get this shit back right. So, yeah, so we'll be back on this later, man. I'm out. Like I said, I was trying to get on Maze Island and shit. They didn't even let me on, like, all good. But shit, you see, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get 200 wins, trying to get to crack that top 100, man. We got to get on it